guys, it's Susan. Hello. Okay. So, I just thought I'd give a little update. Sorry, I'm sitting on my bed and I don't know how to sit comfortably. I just wanted you to see my cool thing I just put up today. Pretty cool, but I cry a lot. Yeah. That is me in a nutshell. So, just put this up today. I've literally had it for months and months and months. And I didn't want to put it on my ugly ass brown walls. So I waited until I painted and now it's just perfect. So it's been in my closet forever. So, little update on some things today. And I'm not playing music. My iPad's at work, so you'll just have to listen to the dulcet tones of my voice. So, last Friday, oh, no, that looks weird. Last Friday, I went to the Halsey concert here in Rogers. It was amazing. Like, seriously, it was amazing. And I've listened to, Halsey. I felt really weird being there because, while yes, I do like Halsey's music, I'm just gonna do that because it's annoying me. While I do like Halsey's music, I don't really know the words to her songs. So I kind of felt like a poser there. Do people still say that word? I felt like a poser, being there because, especially, I went with my friend Laura, and Laura knew every word to every song, and it was so cute. She was just like dancing and singing all the words, and I was just smiling the whole time because she's adorable. And especially next to her, I just kind of felt like a loser who shouldn't be there, but it was an amazing concert. I would go see her again in a heartbeat. Her opener was Jessie Reyez, and she was amazing. Definitely never heard of her before, and I'm definitely going to be a fan of hers now. So it was good. The bad part about Friday, well, up front, it seemed terrible, was that I got an email at the concert, while I was at the concert, that my Airbnb for my Seattle trip, which is now in 45 days, had been canceled, and I was being issued a refund. And I was like, what the fuck? What is this? This is what's going on. So, needless to say, I had a freak out. Oh, don't do that. Almost fell over. I wish you could see. My phone is on my little tripod. The tripod is on top of 5 pallets, which is on top of a container of chocolate chip muffins, which is on top of the little tote that holds all of my bags of makeup. So it's like a leaning tower of shit, basically. And anytime I move the mattress, it like jiggles. Anyway, so, needless to say, I freaked out. I started crying when we got in the car after I read it and was like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So for any of you who don't know, I think I stated this before when I talked about my trip, but if you haven't watched the videos, then you would know. This is my first solo trip. This is my first trip by myself. No one's going with me. I don't have a boyfriend. I have friends, but they're all like busy and they all have lives and children and husbands, and I'm just me. And I think traveling alone is something that people should experience, you know? And I mean, I've been single now for almost 3 years, and I keep holding myself back. Fear holds me back. I'm afraid of going places by myself. I don't even go to the movies by myself. I don't go out to eat by myself. Like, I'll go get food from somewhere, but I'll get food to go. I won't actually eat it in the restaurant because, I don't know, I feel like even me, I mean, I'm almost 30, but even me, there's such a stigma about being single, like, it makes you a loser or something, and I think that mixed with my anxieties about shit, which my anxieties are probably from the stigmas, all of that mixed together has just really prevented me from doing anything. And I have this incredible urge to see at least this country that I live in. I mean, the world too, but I mean, if I can't see the world, then I need to at least see more than Arkansas and Kansas, because that's all I ever seem to go to since I live here, and I used to live there, and my sister still lives there, and my dad is buried there, so, and all my other family lives there. So that's basically the only places I go. And hopping into Missouri doesn't really count because it's literally like 5 miles from here. So I want to see things. I want to go to New York City and see a Broadway show, and, you know, go to Central Park and just go see the Statue of Liberty, and I want to go to Los Angeles and, you know, see all the crazy shit that's there, and go to Boston and watch a Red Sox game, even though I'm a Royals fan. I mean, Fenway Park is, like, so well known. I mean, you just have to go. You have to. It's a requirement. You know, I want to go to Savannah, Georgia, and see all the plantation homes and all the haunted things, and, you know, I just want to go everywhere. And fear holds me back, and I finally have gotten into this mindset where I'm like, not anymore. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of living my life where I come home every day and that's it. That's it. I come home from work and I don't leave home until the next morning, or I'll leave home to go get food and come back. I mean, it's almost like I'm agoraphobic in a way. I mean, I'm not afraid to go outside. I go to work every day. It's just that I'm afraid to be places by myself. I don't know what fear that is. And I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. So there's my spiel. Sorry, I did not write. Okay, so I was in the middle of talking and my brother called me and my video started over and fuck. Now I'm gonna have to actually figure out how to stick these two videos together. Damn it. I'm so upset. Okay, so I don't even remember where I was. Anyway, so I'll just start here. So I finally I'm over it. I'm over being scared. I'm over staying here all the time. I'm over it. So I finally decided, you know, I'm gonna fucking go somewhere. It's like, that's it. I'm going. So Seattle's always been a place that I've wanted to go, mainly because of Grey's Anatomy, not gonna lie. One of my favorite shows. But I don't know. There's just something about Seattle. It just sticks with me. It always has. Another reason is because of 50 Shades of Grey. I feel like that's another thing that's influenced my choice. My parents have been there a lot. They really seem to like it. I know that it's a place, I mean, it's right up there near Canada, so I know it's a place that doesn't get hot, and I'm always a fan of places that aren't hot. I say that, but I fucking live here. At the Halsey concert, it was literally 104 degrees outside. I was like a sweaty pig. It was disgusting. Anyway, so I was just kept going back to Seattle. Like, I'm gonna go to Seattle. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go. So one day at lunch at work, I was in the cafeteria and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get on Kayak, see what's on there. And, you know, Kayak has, I'm sure other sites have this too, but Kayak has this thing where, like, it has on the dates, like, little green dots to show you, like, hey, this is a good day to book a flight. So, or to fly, period. So, September, there was, I don't know how much I should say on here. I'm a little paranoid. I don't want people, I mean, I know my last video got 9 views. So I know no one really is watching this, but I still don't want to say too much to protect myself. So found some dates in September. I was like, oh, hey, this is good. I'll see what's up. Very first flight. This is a direct flight from Kansas City to Seattle. $250. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is it. I was like, this is my flight. I'm never going to find, I hadn't been able to find anything cheaper than that. I was like, I'm going. So literally 20 minutes later, I had purchased my flight, my ticket. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. I literally, after lunch, I went down my entire row at work and was like, I just booked a flight to Seattle. Like, I was so excited. So, yeah. So, I got my email about my canceled reservation. So, you know, I had really done some research on this place. A lot of research, because I want to make sure that I was going to stay someplace where I would be safe. That's my main concern. I don't really trust people, especially people I don't know. I don't trust you at all. Especially guys. Sorry, guys, but I mean, really don't have things working in your favor, you know. Other people gotta ruin it for everybody. So, I really don't trust men at all. I mean, I haven't been in a situation where, I mean, I say that. I haven't actually been, like, physically attacked and raped by a man. I have been sexually assaulted by one. I was in junior high school, on a field trip, actually. So, but I've never, you know, actually been attacked by one. I just know. I know what people are capable of. One of the many things that I know, because I read a lot about murder, and it makes me hypervigilant. So, yeah, I'm very weary of strangers, especially when they are men. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that I got a place that was hosted by a woman. I was able to find a place downtown. She had very good reviews. You know, I emailed her and told her, you know, this is not only my first trip to your city, this is my first trip by myself ever. And I'm really freaked out a little about staying with someone I don't know and, you know, being by myself on a trip in a place I don't know. That gives me anxiety. And, you know, she reassured me. She made me feel so much better. And so the fact that I was this close to my trip, and I really liked the girl who was hosting the Airbnb, and where she was at was perfect. I mean, if I mapped it out correctly, she was 6 blocks from Pike Place Market. And it was $52 a night. That's a fucking good deal. Yeah, I was having to share her apartment with her, but I didn't really care at that point. I just wanted to go. I needed a place. So, and I don't want to rent a car, so I needed a place close to things. So, I was just really fucking bummed out when I got that email. And I emailed her right away, and I was like, what's going on? I got this email, and they refunded my money, and I don't know what's happening. Because this is my first time ever booking an Airbnb, so I don't really didn't really know how, do they give you your money back before you go? Like, what is happening? So she told me for legal reasons, Airbnb closed down her Airbnb for like indefinitely. This is the impression that I got. So yeah, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, oh, I'm sure you'll find somewhere else. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, it caused me so much anxiety. I was super overwhelmed, super stressed. I stayed up till 1 a.m. looking for places with no luck. I was just felt so defeated. So defeated. So the next night, Saturday night, after I got off work, I went to my mom's because my aunt was here for my grandma's birthday. So I was talking to them about it. So my aunt, she's single. She goes places by herself all the time. So she was searching places for me. Excuse me. Whew. She was searching places for me. And she was like, well, I guess I didn't tell the dates. I mean, when I tell you where it's at, but anyone that knows Seattle's gonna know. So she was like, well, how do you feel about staying in a hostel? And I was like, well, I mean, I stayed in one before when I went with the choir at my community college to Europe. We stayed in a hostel in Barcelona. Super great place, super clean. I mean, people that ran it were like a bunch of hippies. I mean, it was a pretty great place. And I was like, well, I wouldn't be opposed to it. So she was showing me, and they had like a female-only dorm that I could stay in, which I was like, well, that's good because, leery about dudes. And she was like, and it's $40 a night. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's cheap. And I was like, where? She was like, she goes, oh. And I was like, what? And she goes, it's within 0.25 miles of 325 restaurants. And I was like, where is this at? And so I looked on the map. There's a little tiny map on the page, and it showed the location of the hostel was right next to the gum wall. The gum wall is at Pike Place Market. And I was like, it's right there. I was like, oh my God, I'm booking this place. I was like, holy shit. And then she was like, oh, and you don't have to pay until you get there. And I was like, oh my God, I'm booking this place. I was like, oh, my problems are over. So I booked it. I am now staying at the Green Tortoise Hostel when I go. It is literally 2 feet from Pike Place Market. It's right there. I mean, I'm a fat ass, so me walking everywhere, is it gonna be enjoyable for me? I don't know. But, I don't even care. This is my vacation. If I want to go walk someplace and then I get tired, I can just slip inside a cafe or a coffee place and sit there for a while. I'm on no one's time schedule but my own. I don't have to worry about someone else waiting on me. Like, it's just me. So, I'm excited. I'm more excited now than I was before my Airbnb got canceled. So weird. So yeah, that's my update on that. Oh, the other thing I was going to talk to you. I have to go quickly because I'm supposed to be at my parents' to help my brother watch my grandma. I booked my first yoga class for tomorrow night. Really nervous, super excited. I'm excited because I actually got invited by a fellow murderino from the My Favorite Murder Arkansas page. Shout out to Megan. I know you don't watch this, but she invited me. She teaches yoga at NWA Hot Yoga. So yeah, she invited me, and then a girl on my team, Susie. Hi, Susie. She actually goes there. So she told me about there's a class before Megan's, and the lady that's teaching it tomorrow, she's actually doing margaritas and yoga. So I was like, sign me up. Booze and stretching. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm really excited. So I better go because my brother's waiting on me. And I'm starving, and he's cooking a shrimp boil. So holla, going up there. But thanks for joining me. Sorry if I don't edit this video correctly. If Dylan wouldn't have called me, we wouldn't have had this issue. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.